happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better! Do better! Oh, wow.
And with that, I want to say, what's up, guys? We're making a quick video about this because honestly, I have a few things to say. So first things first, this thing that is currently right now blowing up is surrounding our three favorite guys. Not really anymore, maybe, but it's about KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast. They released a product called Lunchly, which is to be a direct competitor to Lunchables. As you can see, it's basically just, you know, a lunch box that you're supposed to eat instead of lunch. So shit food in a little box. They don't have it in Sweden as far as I know, so I've never tried any of them. So back to the point. They're getting shitted on to fucking Mecca and back. It's bad right now. It's really bad. And how do you make a situation worse than what it already is? By just being at least two very unlikable guys, and I mean Logan and Mr. Beast right now, who are in big controversies right now. How do you make situation worse? Think about it. You release two videos. JJ released a Reddit video, a bit, well, it's mostly honestly a response video, even though he frames this as a Reddit video. And then even Logan Paul released a video on it. Not a very long one, but it was rare. He usually doesn't respond to this anymore, right? I'm gonna link both of them because I'm gonna let you watch them. They're experienced to watch, let's put it that way. And honestly, the only thing I want to say here, right, really, is that, full disclosure, I used to be, and to some degree still am, a fan of a lot of things that KSI do and have done. I like some of his music. I think that what he did with the boxing and basically put a scene to that is great for both business and for YouTubers overall to kind of get the mainstream scene into that. And business overall, I'm not against, you know. The biggest problem is that now we see a lack of being able to take any type of criticism for these products, right? And at the end of the day, I was watching WestJet's video about this, right? And he said something, I'm going to link this video to, it's funny as fuck, more funny than anything I can do. But he said something that's very true. If anyone else would have released this product right now, this one, if anyone else would have released this product, no one would have batted an eye. If PewDiePie did it, if Jacksepticeye did it, if anyone else would have done it, no one would have cared as much as if these three did it. My biggest criticism is, again, not against this product itself. I don't care how much shit there's out there to sell or to buy, whatever, whoever is behind them. Because someone's gonna do it sooner or later, and then the market will decide if it succeeds or fails. It's you know, maybe it's a bit cold of me, but that's just the hard fucking truth that you're gonna have to learn. The biggest problem here, and which is why I will mostly attack or criticize or whatever you want to call it, KSI, is how goddamn blind he is on why people are giving him actual real criticism on his product. It isn't necessarily, as I said, even the Lunchable thing. It's the two more and more detestable people that you are sitting right next to. And that's not saying that KSI haven't done anything, right? KSI has his own controversies in the you know, in the baggage. Coffeezilla looked at a scam he did on crypto, but if you compare it to the two other ones right now, right, he is nothing in that scale. And he has mostly been able to be seen as a positive figure in the YouTube sphere. His working with Logan on Prime tarnished that, destroyed a lot of his credibility there. But he managed to some degree stay in his lane when it comes to, that's Logan's thing. You know, that's Logan's crypto scam. But now, when this new product comes out, and when all this backlash is coming out, it's like he's he believes people hate him. He seems to take a victim standpoint when that isn't a thing. Isn't a thing, maybe not fair to say, but let's be completely fair. Look at him. Not here, obviously,
Okay,
but I found it. All right, I found it. There we go. The more you watch,
I just released the product.
the more you watch this video, the more triggered you will see that this guy gets. And it's not like we haven't seen humble KSI before. After the KSI show, which a lot of people branded as a scam or branded as at least to be nice, was not what what was advertised to be. After that, in the videos coming up after that, it showed not the first one, but the second one showed a more humble KSI than what we got. Here's the thing. Again, I'm not going to even talk about Mr. Beast and Logan Paul that much because they both are fucking assholes, right? They're both horrible people right now, and it's currently being proven with Mr. Beast, and it has been proven with Logan Paul. KSI has been someone who has kind of gone under the radar for that for a long, long time. And suddenly now, I personally see it, that he is probably sitting in a room with the yes men being both Jimmy and Logan, saying that everything is going to be okay. If you go watch Logan's video, which I don't give him a fucking view, but this time go watch his video, because he describes in a very good way how he basically uses the hate that he's used to by now to get rich with the WWE thing, right? He describes it fairly perfectly, right? That's what he does. That's at this very point, he's basically weaponizing the hate to actually just gain money. It's disgusting in a way, but hey, like, I don't know anymore. Like, honestly, I don't know anymore. Overall, this is a big situation. I think KSI is not used to getting the level of hate and the level of criticism that these other two people are almost getting used to at this point. And he doesn't understand it's because he's working with these two. And that pisses me off because, honestly, you are getting valid criticism in many ways. You're getting valid criticism about your product, and you slap it away as hate, that people don't want you to succeed with your business, that there's racism involved. There probably is some racism involved. Let's not lie about that. But you slap it away. You find a comment with 2 likes, with 3 likes. His fans doesn't care. Like Dan, who's one of the first who brought this up, which kind of started this whole thing. His fans racist. His fans didn't know how to respond after you gave them farts and shit like that. Well, what is that? And both you and Logan looks insane when you're trying to respond to this. Be calm, be collected, explain. But you do none of it. This is not the KSI that I remember watching answering criticism. Yeah, he's always been loud. Yeah, he's always been, he's not afraid of a fight in that sense, right? Suddenly, you just come off as this whiny kid. I honestly swear to God, I don't know. It seems that at least KSI, in my opinion, has literally forgotten where he's coming from. I think he's just currently so high in his own mind that he doesn't understand that he's associating with people who you shouldn't be associating to. Sure, if you want to gain money, be a silent investor. How about that? Go be a silent investor. People would sooner or later find that out too. Right? And people would complain about, but you said, I'm not promoting it. I'm just giving money to it. And, people are fucking silent investors in everything these days, right? So that's one, you could do that. But no, you chose to be the face next to these two assholes because you want a little bit of the attention that you get from this. You just didn't expect it to be this negative attention. Anyway, overall, I think this is a story that's going to grow. I might watch both of those videos and just kind of cover all the points on it. I might do that. But overall, I'm disappointed more so than I am anything else. I'm annoyed and disappointed, more so at KSI. The other two, I'm just done with, in a sense. I have them labeled as scammers, as horrible people in my mind. Sure, Mr. Beast is still somewhat of a gray area, but with the lawsuits that are coming out against him, with the deceptive practices, Logan Paul being Logan Paul, the guy who's suing CoffeeZilla. the guy who's suing someone who's been dedicated as a good person on the internet, and then KSI, who's like a former, like has scams in his past, and suddenly is wondering why partnering up with the two most annoying assholes in history, wondering what's going on. Like, I didn't want to come out here and say too much, like say that I hate these people, like not hate these, like I hate KSI or anything like that. But you're making it hard to like you, right? You're making it difficult to defend or sympathize with you. The only thing I can kind of defend, as I said, is the lunch is actually the product itself. Who the fuck, like in a way, who cares whether it's bad or not for kids or whatever? If the parents buy it for them, then the parents buy it for them. Like obviously, you know, everyone looks up to them. They're these huge YouTubers or whatever, and you know, the kids might buy them without thinking because it's them. Yeah, that might be the case, right? But then obviously, like everyone's saying, oh, you know, what about the kids? Now, honestly, fuck that. Let's be completely fair. That's not our thing to care about, in my opinion. What we have to care about is to see who's gaining from selling the product. And it's these three faces right here. Two of them are scammers. Well, three of them are actually scammers, technically. If they want to succeed with a business, sure, go do your thing. I don't necessarily care about that. The problem is that you're suddenly believing that all this criticism, all this stuff is not valid when it is. And that pisses me off more. Like, I found like this comment here. There we go. This comment here on Reddit. I wish they weren't so self-righteous about the products. Just admit it. It's just alternative slop. The whole act about how they would change the world and provide healthy stuff is just annoying. Also, the inability to take criticism is especially infuriating. That's so on the dot the way I think about this whole thing. Anyway, I'm not going to babble too much more on because I feel like I repeated myself at least 4 times. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I might react to both of the long videos and just put it out there because it infuriated me, the shit out of me. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a lovely continuation of your day / or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Sorry for the no face cam shit, but I couldn't be bothered. So, see you guys later. Bye.
Subscribe to Cesar Jr. on YouTube.
Fuck you.
No.
Ring that bell. I'll into another one of your games.